Frimpong joins us now with more of what they discovered. Great to have you on the marketplace. Should be pretty disappointing that bar operators are failing to adhere to protocols. What did you see?
It's quite disappointing because we're not expecting to see the operators flouting the laws. We went out on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday I went just myself. But what we saw was that, in fact, we went to places in Awushi, Dansoman, Kaneshi, Sakumono, Spentes, these places. And virtually everywhere we went, the first thing we saw was that the Veronica bucket that was supposed to be stationed at certain places, most of them didn't have it. People walked in, walked out without their nose masks, no hand sanitizers. I mean, people were just flouting on all the health requirements that has been put out that they should adhere to. And we were quite disappointed, I must say. So what we quickly did was to find out if that is exactly what is happening in other regions. I called the central region, western region, and then northern region. And the information we had was that it is almost the same thing happening there. So we have already called GTA to quickly step in and see what we can do. We have also put out, as you are aware, a press release calling our members. What they are telling us is that those who are involved in these practices are actually not members of GHATOF. But at the end of the day, they are all operating, and we say that they have to adhere to their health requirements.
And so I want to get it. Is it the case of ignorance based on your interaction with them?
I don't want to think so, but one particular manager okay, I wouldn't want to mention the place. He sounded ignorant, but that would be surprising because this campaign has been going on. We have been educating our members, and so I wouldn't want to say it's ignorance. Of course, we have to put in a bit more effort in educating people because we haven't done much as far as educating them is concerned. But I think people should be aware by now.
And so the issue of monitoring comes up. You mentioned the fact that most of these businesses you visited are not members of GHATOF. But whose duty is it to monitor and to ensure that they are being regulated?
It is the duty of the regulator, that is the Ghana Tourism Authority. As a matter of fact, yesterday I got in touch with the person responsible for quality assurance, Mr. Boachi, and he assured me that they are in touch with the national security and then the police to look at how best they can really clamp down on such operators. So I'm sure in the next couple of days, there will be some action taking place.
And what do you suggest in terms of sanctions?
The sanctions are there. If GTA gives you a license to operate as an open spot or a bar operator, and you flout, they can close you down. They can take you to court. And the president also has said that police also have the right now to, if they come and you are not wearing your nose mask, you can be arrested. So the laws are there. We just have to implement. That is the challenge in Ghana. We make all the laws, we make all the regulations, but the implementation is a problem. So we are going to engage GTA to also try as much as possible to educate those who may have not probably gotten the right education. We're hoping to get them the right education so that they can all put all these health regulations in place at their workplaces.
All right, I wish you all the best with that. Hope something good comes out of it. Thanks very much indeed. Emmanuel Frimpong, he is Executive Secretary of the Ghana Tourism Federation, reporting on some concerning news over there. And I think we have some time to squeeze in this economic news. An economist with the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, Professor Augustine Fosu, is warning suspension of the Fiscal Responsibility Act could negatively affect the country's credit rating. Parliament approved the suspension of the rules for 2020 based on the COVID-19 pandemic, which has caused a budget deficit of more than 5